It is about time. It's about time my girl Asuna get the spotlight, man. And boy, does she shine. Let's talk about it. In this episode, it's all cozy and nice. We get to know more about Asuna and her character development. These are the episodes I like about Sword Art Online when it shows the character development. And finally, the first, the special, the one, the only Asuna, the true female protagonist in Sword Art Online, finally gets to have her story told. Pretty much, they're in a cabin, and this cabin actually is the cabin they had during the first arc of Season 1. They're all there resting, doing their homework before winter break is over with. And they're telling the story how they got the cabin. Because Austin really wanted that cabin because that was the only place she was happy. That was her happy place. Because it turns out in the real world, her life sucked. I mean, she didn't like her life. Every day it was like these marriage arrangements and these greedy people and just corrupted scams and all that stuff. And she didn't want to deal with that. She hated her life. So she was the only person who really had nothing to go back to when she woke up out of the game until she met Kirito. So pretty much Kirito saved her life, gave her a reason to want to get out of the game now. And so, yeah, Kirito's a hero about that. Good job. So they go and do a boss mission. And finally, she fights. She fucking fights, finally, with her dagger, with her parry sword. And she kicks some serious ass in this episode. Her and that Kirito combo. That's the shit I miss, man. I miss that. How those two fight. And finally they get their house. And she's all like, well, if it's not the same and stuff. And then they push the button together. Oh my god, it's so adorable. You know, that's one of the main strong points of Sword Art Online is Asuna, Kirito, and the little daughter, Yui, when they're just together like that. I don't know, it just gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling inside, and I just like it. So now, having that put aside, there's a new character on the rise, and their name is Zekken. Zekken is pretty much a strong sword fighter who pretty much challenges people at a certain time, and people have been challenging him or her, they all have been losing. Even Kirito lost. Even fucking Kirito. Usually Kirito is going in like a badass, kicking everyone's ass. But even he lost. But then yet again, they did say he didn't go all out. He didn't use his double swords. So then they're like, maybe this guy was from the original SAO. And it turns out, nope. He's not from the original SAO. As Kirito said, if he was from the original SAO, he would have had the dual wielding ability as well. Because he was that good. So he should have had it, but he doesn't. So therefore, Zenith doesn't have the ability. He is not from SAO. However, I am very interested in this character. I wonder if Asuna is going to fight this person. It would be nice to see Asuna. It looks like this side of the arc is going to be more about Asuna. So yeah, I'm excited about that. And further, I also have to say is this is pretty nice. This is actually nice. I thought that maybe Sword Art Online needed to have that danger, that dramatic climax for it to be a good anime, but it doesn't. In the end, this is all they needed. All they needed was to have Kirito and his friends doing missions together and having an interesting storyline. Not a truly strong dramatic storyline, but one of just him doing missions with his friends. And that's all they really needed in the end. They didn't need to go way overboard, like, if you die in the game, you die in real life, which was good. It was really good, don't get me wrong. But in the end, all they really need is just this. It was really nice to look at, just having them sitting around talking and doing missions together and trying to solve quests and collecting items. In the end, that's what MMO is all about. And that's what I like about this. I actually like this. I like to see this more within Sword Art Online. In the end, they don't need this dramatic stuff. They just need a good match. Because they still have a good fight scene and they still have the character development within the other characters. And you can see everybody else, hey, I say keep it on. Because every time they do a big, strong storyline, you only really see Kirito was some other random chick. And they just joined the harem. Which I was getting tired of that repetitive formula they kept doing. But now it seems like they're mixing things up. I enjoy it much. I just hope they keep doing this and not going back to the same formula they used to. where it used to be Kirito and some random chick, and they're doing some dramatic, serious life or death crap. I don't want that no more. I'm glad with what they're doing right now. I just hope they keep it that way. This episode, however, does get a 7 out of 10. It was good. It wasn't really all that, but it was really heartwarming, and I like to see what this second character is like, see what they up to, see their true skills working out. I really wish to see that fight with him and Kirito, though. That would have been nice. Bye-bye. Until next episode, then. But anyways, man, for more SAO reviews and stuff, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share if you could. I'll be much obliged. This is Macron on Anime, signing out.